It's your man Silk White from the web series Love Hurts, and we at El Punto The Spot. Shout out to my man Chris Gotti, Dex.
Yo, Diego Calderón, Omar, los bandoleros. Aunque digan que soy un bandolero donde voy, le doy gracias.
What's up? It's your girl TD Productions. I play Kelly on Love Hurts. I gotta tell you, El Punto The Spot. It's the spot. It's what you need to be, baby.
Ustedes no me lo han dado.
Yeah, Marv. Yeah.
Get your roll
DJ
on.
Marv with the drip music.
Someone
and
get
drip.
your roll on. Something.
Yeah, man, we was out there chopping it up a little bit, man. So before I introduce our next guest, I just want to run down a series of things. It's a producer of a web series. For one of the web series is Love Hurts.
It do.
Another one is
That's a fact.
another one is Till Death Do Us Part.
Is it? But it Love Hurts. Is that like a soap opera?
We're gonna get all them questions. They got some more. They got
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to
the
it.
Wrong Place, Wrong Time, 1 and 2. The Hand That Was Dealt. The Hack Man.
Hold on. How these are all different
These are
web
all
series?
web series that he's produced already. So before I introduce his name, he still has another one. Like I said, The Hack Man, Black Barbie, and No Way Out. Now all these web series are like 7 to 10 minute series. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
The producer, they call him Silk White, producer, and please, ma'am, last minute, it's not in the script,
Miss Jazzy Mango.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you for that introduction. So, Mr. White.
Man, that sounds like you're busy, boy.
Yeah, like.
Sound like you're busy.
Been working, man. We've been working.
No, that's it. That's a fact. This is what we got to do today.
So I'm gonna give you the.
Let me ask some
There you go.
questions. I got some questions, Dex. You talk a lot.
There
yo.
you go. you set the momentum on this one. Go ahead.
Let me. I just want to ask, like, what made you? How'd you get started? Like, and it sounds like you're doing different types of web series. It's not just like when I hear Love Hurts, I was like, that's a soap opera. Yeah. Then what was the other one? Oh man, I should have the list in front of me. I'm bad with names. Death Do Us Part. You know what I'm saying? But that could be a relationship still too. But it's not. It's some street shit.
A little bit.
When I hear Death Do Us Part, I don't really think of my marriage vows.
Yeah.
I think street shit.
What do you think when you hear Black Barbie?
When I hear Black Barbie, that's some stripper shit. Look, I'm just gonna go through it. I'm guessing.
No
Keep
way.
going.
No Way Out.
No Way Out, man. That's some hood shit. Yeah, that's some hood shit.
The Hack Man.
The Hack Man is some swiper
That's
shit.
some mercenary.
The Hack Man is some tech shit.
This one I'm gonna
Some
give
swiper
you. This one I'm gonna give you an
shit.
advantage.
So
no
let me ask you a question.
swiping.
Was I right?
One more.
A little bit.
One I think you should answer. The hand I was dealt.
The hand I was dealt is again. That's just the struggle
Somebody
you win.
stabbed you in the back.
No, that's the hand you was dealt is the struggle you win.
Get what
That's
your
it.
hand called
Wherever
for.
you came from, that's your struggle. That's everyone's struggle, no matter where they from. That's the hand you dealt.
Absolutely.
So I get it, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
How'd you get started though? Like, what inspired you?
I'm an author first, so so I wanted to get get the books onto the big screen. So Black Barbie and No Way Out is an actual movie.
Okay.
But I had trouble getting distribution for it at the time. This is like 09 and 2011.
So what distribution did you end up with?
I didn't end up getting anything. So later on, I started doing a web series. I ended up doing a web series because I'm like, I could reach more people on YouTube that way.
Right.
And Money and Violence had just blew up at the time.
You know,
So
we
I was
did
like,
Money and Violence deal. We helped them go for the Rock Nation. Title, yeah.
Yeah.
We brought them to jail.
That's dope.
We brought them to jail.
Yeah, so I seen the Money and Violence thing.
You know, that changed the game.
They did, man.
You know, I do the
That's
Web
dope.
Awards. I do Web Awards
Shout out to
here.
Pop.
Brooklyn
Come
shit,
on,
right?
Pop. Got to set up the next year. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's Web Awards.
Yeah, I knew the Web
See, they have Web
Awards.
Awards
out
for the
to
white
Luke.
web series,
I know what you're talking about.
but we don't do it for us. So we started our own for us.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They got one in DC now too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They be doing a little something.
Yeah, they got to, and it's only right. Like you gotta recognize the work because it's hard work.
Man, it's hard work, man. For real.
Getting locations, scripted. How do you script everything or is it?
Everything. Everything is scripted.
Do you do it like, you ever see the TV show Curb Your Enthusiasm? Is it like that? You know what I'm talking about? So Curb Your Enthusiasm or The Office. You ever see The Office? I know these are white shows, but I'm just saying they was pretty popular. But the way they did it was they just gave a topic and then they let everyone act
scenario.
Improv,
yeah.
right from there. Yeah, so you just gave us a topic, and then that's what we would talk about in our natural, like in that character. So whatever your character was, they would teach you who your character is, so you would kind of think of how you should act if you're that kind of character. Gotcha. And that's how they just did all of those.
Gotcha.
So I noticed you said you were author first, so you have published work?
Correct, yes.
Books,
Yes,
the
yes,
same
yes.
titles? of these
I want to
three
ask
names, though?
another
it's other
question.
titles, different
You know,
titles.
Dinero's not here, but we didn't go to college. Did you?
No.
So how did you start becoming? How did you become an author? Like what? Just typically authors, you have to have a good vocabulary. You have to know how to grammar, writing. Yeah. Did you go to jail?
Did you go
Okay, because that's your college. See, now, nigga, talk to me, please. I'm trying to get the truth.
He said he went to Hood College.
So that's your university. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's
fact.
nothing
So
wrong, yo. That's
Last time I read a book was, and I never read
there it is. See, no, but that's what I was getting to because our listeners, this is where this is what it is. It's all
This
good
the
though.
spot,
Keep
man.
it real.
This is like
So
the
it's-
stupid Brooklyn.
But we
way.
tell everyone because they'll come.
That's
we
why
had
we call it the
doctors
spot.
and lawyers come up and we didn't go to college, but we understand what you're talking about. But it's from different education,
That's a fact.
right? It's we got educated a different way. You know what I'm saying? But that's there's nothing you can't do, man. It doesn't matter. College is just one way to go about it. Doesn't mean it's the only way to go
It's
about
all
it.
about the work you put in.
That's right.
honestly, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
as long as you keep putting the work and stay consistent with it, man, them doors gonna open
Consistency.
So which is your latest work currently?
up. It's Love Hurts. It's
Love
the latest
Hurts?
one, yep,
And how long has that been the latest?
We've been doing that for since April, and we got 42 episodes out of that.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And we got-
43
yeah,
airing this Sunday.
And
this
in
Sunday,
aggregation
yep.
of everything together, you're looking at a streaming of what, maybe somewhere in what areas?
Well, we got over 5
5
million views on Love Hurts.
And
Yep.
that's just distributed right now through like the YouTube
just through
platform?
YouTube. Yep, just through YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's how it goes.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
You're
I
supposed to
watch
be
It's gonna- it's
soliciting to
gonna-
Netflix.
Right.
So, man, we working
It's
on it, man.
addicting,
I'm
man.
trying to meet the
It's
people
Let me see
to
the next one.
show us how to do everything we need to do and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where you should be trying to go to Hulu, Netflix. That's the distribution you
We're
go.
gonna hit up Amazon Prime next.
You know, they're
what I'm
all looking for content.
saying? Definitely.
You might need a
definitely.
representative.
The
though.
question is, what you should be looking at is the quality. I don't know the quality of the video you're making because that's the only thing that would stop you from them allowing it in.
Okay,
They'll take the content
gotcha. But it's
because
all
they
about
need
the
it.
quality.
They
Yeah,
need content.
They do. Content
This-
is king right now.
Of course.
Yes,
And-
he knows
But
the
think of the
lingo.
platform. Think of their platform. Think of Netflix, and just you scroll and you see all these different.
Yeah.
Netflix is powerful,
Very.
powerful platform, and then all it is just different movies that they either funded or someone else made on their own, and they said, "Let me put it here," and
Yep.
they get
That's all
paid
it is,
versus
man.
on just like YouTube, off of views,
Yep.
because that's how they know how powerful the series is.
That's how it works.
And then people start tuning in, they can run their ads and make money, and
Keep
that's how
track
it
of it
goes.
all, yep.
That's how it works.
So it's really good. But Love Hurts. Is there any like special characters in Love Hurts? Or?
Yeah, so I got a few of the cast members right here. We got Jazzy Mango right here.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Hey.
Jazz.
Okay, Jazzy.
My man True right here. He plays Silver the Pimp.
Yeah. Oh, he's a pimp.
Yeah, pimp.
Yeah.
And we got
Bling,
the
bling
queen
in the
Teresa
teeth.
right here. She plays the wife of a con artist and scammer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love seeing entrepreneurial, in
Definitely, man,
people
definitely.
going out and trying things on their own without worrying about, I hate people telling me, "Oh, I can't do this. I need that. No, you don't. You could get started." My niece, Ricky, she was an artist, but she was young. She was at the time 17 years old. She wanted to shoot a video. She was telling me how she needs a video. So she convinced her mother to buy a camera. She read how to do it, looked on YouTube, watched how to do it. And she calls me up and says, "I want to shoot a video." She doesn't tell me this. So I was like, I'm thinking she's going to a director or something. She had my nieces, two of my nieces, Lainey and Mia, and my daughter, Crystal.
Shout out to her son.
Okay?
Absolutely.
One was playback, hair and makeup, and the other one held the camera while she did the video. And I just gave them direction. Like, I helped her.
That's all you
But
need,
when I
man.
went there, I was like, "Where we going? Who we going to see?" Like, I'm thinking she wanted me to watch over her. But she learned how to shoot it. And guess what? We shoot the whole video. And then the next morning, 8 in the morning, she calls me Shaka. Shaka! I thought something happened. She edited the video. That to me was fucking crazy.
Awesome. She was getting to
And the video to this day is still, when I look at it, is shot great, clarity, everything. So you could do it. All you have to do is want to. And that's all it was. It was her hunger and drive, and she did it. Her mother bought the camera, and she learned and went and did it. But literally, it took her less than 2 days to get a video shot and edited, and never did it before. And she, believe me, she's no rocket scientist. She's
So like,
not. It's not like she's not a college. No. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you want something, you figure it out.
Absolutely.
So like when you shooting these web series, since you say you script out everything, how hard is it without money? I'm not saying that you don't have money, but for people listening who might not have lack of money, how is it with getting venues? Like, say you want to shoot a scene in a restaurant, or how, do you barter these things? Do you? Now, how does that work? Not only restaurants, but locations.
Well, we just make it work, man. We got a lot of people who like us and fuck with us and shit like that. So what happens is we use people's houses, and if we need a restaurant, man, we just go up in there and
start shooting.
So you just go up in there and shoot.
Hey, it's promotion.
You don't. That's what I'm saying.
But see, when they got 5 million,
when I say the barter.
Okay, so they got 5 million views. He should be leveraging that with everything.
Absolutely.
So
Anything he wants, he'd be like, "Listen, we get this much views. I don't have money for you, but this is what you will get from it. You could go online, take a look."
Are you doing things like that?
Correct.
And I'm asking these questions not only because you, but for the listeners who listen, who's in this field. Sometimes I got to draw these questions out for those particular
reasons. You ain't gonna have the
reasons.
money at first, like he said. You can't let that stop you. You got to figure out a way to do it. And once you figure out a way to do it, all that other stuff is going to come. People going to just throw you stuff for free.
Yes.
You meet people, sure, you can use my house. Yeah, go use the whole basement. It's fine. And do this. My cousin, he works in the hospital. Y'all could go film in the hospital in the night, in the graveyard shit. No one's there. And But you will never know that unless you finally get started to do it.
So you said you brought some other cast members up besides Lovely Jazzy right here.
I got
You
right
want
here.
them to? Well, we can have Jazzy right. So
let's
Jazz,
talk real quick.
do you want to talk and tell us about your roles or your involvement with Mr. Silk?
Yes, so I play on Silk's web series Love Hurts, and I'm Tiffany. So Tiffany is like a gullible character. She's dating a 40-year-old potential rapper. He's never had a job.
Hold on. A 40-year-old potential rapper.
Yeah, because we don't really know his skills yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But she's sprung. She's very, very, very submissive. He kind of does what he wants. He's cheating. He's using her credit card without asking.
She
paying
got
for
good
studio
credit.
time, getting photo shoots, and he like, and what you gonna do about it? Go upstairs, make me something to eat. Give me the chicken and the breast for Popeyes.
That's right.
Yeah.
He bossing it out. You know what I'm saying? And so that's in the beginning, and then after that, Tiffany ends up meeting a guy from online because she's kind of had enough with Jason. A younger guy, hot, sexy. Come to find out he's psycho. Ties her up. She in her sexy lingerie. He,
he wants some of that
he
freak
kind of
shit.
falls in. Yeah.
Would that be this guy?
No. Shout out to Nelson J. Davis.
He the pimp. He's the pimp.
You two love her.
Ties her up. He ends up kind of falling in love. Tiffany ends up escaping, starts messing with her husband.
But she didn't like that? She didn't like getting tied up?
No, he was the way he was tying her up, though. Like, he was trying to kill her.
So meanwhile, Silk, you're directing this.
Correct.
How is it working with him? How does he give information, take information
yes,
back?
I will say out of all like the directors and producers I've worked with, Silk is amazing. He's very easygoing. He lets you, kind of get into your own vibe with things. If you kind of want to ad lib, he's like, all right, go for it. Whatever feels good, let's do it. So Silk is amazing.
He's
like,
a pushover.
Do you edit?
Nah.
Do you edit also?
Yeah, he does everything. He does everything.
I don't want to, I'm
So
don't mind
where-
me, I'm
where
stupid.
where can
I was
people
going to say
find
how
you?
long you did because you learned a lot.
I learned that on YouTube.
Like you look young, you don't look that old, but nigga like.
he been to was where he went to school at. They do a lot of working out. They got a lot of downtime. They eat
Lot of
3
writing,
square
that
meals
pen,
a
that
day.
pen.
For the books.
They have time for
Stuff.
time for self. So, Jazz, do you
Yeah.
have any upcoming projects that's not out yet that you want to tell the people about? And after you tell us, can you like tell them where they can find you? Though?
Sure. So I have 2 other shows. I have Jazzy Mingo's Red Carpet Lounge, where I interview independent artists and entrepreneurs. I also had Neffy on here. You know,
Okay,
shout out to
Neffy.
Neffy on the
I just
show.
put on the
When
tour
you say,
with
when
Ja
you say
Rule.
on here, you're on the
You put
DTF
them up
brand
there.
too?
Oh,
No,
dope.
no, my homegirl, Yeah,
Man,
had
they
her on the
Baltimore's
show.
up in here, yo.
Yeah, and I also have Mango After Dark. I just started that. That's a little bit, more risque, where I talk about, anything from sex, but it's sexy and it's classy. So I have that. So you can find me anywhere on JASZY, Mango like your favorite fruit.
Yeah, we talk
everywhere.
about sex up here too. We have guests that come up here, the sex specialists, and they talk about different
Yes.
things in there. Shout out to
Anya, the passionology.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, Anya.
Yeah, Anya ain't nothing but a freak, yo.
I like it.
I'm gonna
The whole name's giving me
She got
vibes.
Anya came up here with
She
all
got
types of
lessons.
tricks, yo.
I'm gonna continue to chop it up with
Lotion.
Silk,
Yes.
but we're gonna bring one of your
Feathers.
colleagues up to the mic as well.
Handcuffs.
We're
Anybody
gonna
got the
bring it.
keys?
So Silk, you want to introduce your
Yeah, of
next
course, of
actor?
course, man. This is my man.
We have
True SA
actors
right
and
here.
actresses in here tonight.
He plays Silver the Pimp. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
gangster pimp.
He's doing a good job.
It sounds like you might know something about it. Yo.
You know it's hard out
You know, this
here
may
on
not
the
really be acting.
You know, I mean, I am originally from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's a Brooklyn thing, I guess. You know?
Me, the true pimps is in Detroit and Chicago.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's
In
a fact.
Chicago,
That's a
those
fact.
are the true pimps.
That's
they might
the
have migrated.
originators.
Those are the originators.
And what,
You know, they talk.
It's his
with R.
birthday.
Kelly, I always.
Can we do a
I
shout
made
out?
jokes. I made jokes with about R. Kelly because he's a pimp, right? Really,
Facts.
he's a
Real life,
Chicago
real
pimp.
life,
And
real
when I hear
life.
all those
Pimpin'
stories,
and-
it's crazy. It's like he's a Chicago pimp.
Yeah, you get them young
Yeah.
and
And train him and then put him in the room and tell him this is what you doing and
yeah,
do.
basically.
That's real shit.
No pun intended. You
Hey,
did.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not afraid to
you
say it.
gonna
I fuck with R. It's my nigga.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
at the end of the day, I know that man a long time, but I don't condone anything he's been accused of
yeah.
or been affiliated next to being with. But I had seen things with my own eyes that I stepped away. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? And the things I seen was like he's attracted to young girls, not women, girls. And again, that's a problem. Just like a drug addict, he needs to get help. You know what I'm
So
saying?
let me ask you, what is it like? I asked the same question to Jazzy. What is it like working with him from now? Cause you're a guy, so let me hear. You know what is
He
it like?
let you get your pimping on.
Yo, hey, actually, he actually loves when I get my pimping on. You heard? Nah, he's a dope.
wait.
He's a dope dude though. It's my brother actually, man. You know what I'm saying?
Blood brother?
No. I mean,
Green is
my
for the
brother,
money.
My brother, you dig what I'm
Gold
saying?
is for the honey.
You know it's for the honey, baby. But nah, I mean, I like any director that let me come on set and spark up my shit. So you know what I'm saying?
So how many different episodes or different shows, not episodes, but how many different shows have you worked with Silk?
Well, we got 43 dropping this Sunday.
No,
I started.
episodes,
I started in. Well, show. I've only been in. This is my first show.
With him.
He
Okay,
put me.
okay,
He put me
that's
on the
what-
map. He put me on the map with this one. I started in episode 16 though.
You still here? You ain't get shot out, snuffed out, dubbed
Nah,
out.
I shot a couple people though. Yeah.
Yeah, if he bring me on, I gotta put someone down.
So when you do your lines for like 16,
That's a
right?
fact.
And you get up to like 38. Do you remember lines from like 16? Or like how long do your lines stay inside of your mind when you're doing an episode so long?
Nah, you when you go back and you watch certain episodes and you be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But see, I'm a rapper, so I mean, a lot of times I memorize them. Sometimes I don't even memorize my lines to the day of. Like, I just like, let me see, let me look at this shit. All right, I got it.
Which episode out of all those episodes that you're playing, this pimp, you feel is your hardest delivery, your hardest line, and can you hit us with that line in that acting mode?
Yo, see,
That's the fair.
yeah, how come we didn't give you that question, Mango?
Pressure.
How come we didn't give you that?
We can
Okay.
Yo, I gotta watch this nigga here.
well, it's a line that they always tease me about on set.
Tell us what episode if you remember.
Episode. What was the episode with Victoria when she came in and she wanted to, her stomach was hurting. It's an episode where her stomach was hurting. One of my hoes, her stomach was hurting, and she came in and
Pimp,
she was
let's hear
like,
it.
Now he gotta get in his character.
She was like, "Daddy, and my stomach is hurting. I just want to eat something to lay down. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like looked at my clock and I said, "Damn, Vicky, you only been out there for like an hour." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, she just want to lay down, whatever. Yeah. So I get up and like just basically slap the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And I be like, "Now you can sleep all you want."
Simple shit.
That's taking
Simple
pimping to
shit.
the top. Taking pimping to the top. So I have a question for you, Silk.
Yes, ma'am.
Of all of your web series, which one is your favorite episode?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
How you pick which one's your favorite kid?
Do you have a baby?
Not really, man. They all good, man. It's all good
Dope.
work, and it's all just dope, man. People be loving it, man. They be in like comments, they be like bing, 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 bing. The phone be like bing, 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 bing.
If
comments
someone wanted,
So what made you come up with this type of web series? Why this kind of web series?
Why not?
I was watching a little bit of Tyler Perry Have and Have Nots, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, this shit dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's doable.
The have and have nots is kind of
Nothing's
different.
impossible, yo.
Not impossible, especially with the internet.
That's a
now.
fact,
So-
yo.
so
That's a
to-
fact.
so
It's
to-
not a line.
so-
It's not a meme. Whatever the fuck they
So
It's
to
real,
the pimping character right now, do you have something that's not released yet that's upcoming? And when you do answer that, could you let people know where they can find your work and where they can find you as well?
Almost definitely. Well, you know what I'm saying? You can just follow me on Instagram at TrueSunAli, TrueSunali. You know what I'm saying? I go by the name of True SA, True Sun Ali if you know me, True Sun if you're my homie. Dig what I'm saying? I got a single out right now on Spotify, Tidal, all that. You know what I mean? It's called Bless Hustle with my 15-year-old son. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like bridging the gap with the little young ones and people are from my cloth, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I'm still in the hip-hop game. I'm doing my numbers. But I'm acting now, so, it's leading to a lot of different things. So, soundtracks and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? I just got my score debut on the web series. Yeah, shares.
Yeah,
Shout out for that. Shout out for that. There you
You know
go,
what I'm saying?
Marvels with the clap.
Word, for sure. Salute.
I'm saying,
Are you doing like he said? He just said the score, but are you doing like albums to the or soundtracks?
We haven't yet, but we're about to work on that now.
Yeah,
Oh, we
working on
gonna do
that.
that then. That's what we gonna
The
do.
Love Hurts mixtape, yeah,
So
for sure.
we're gonna do an Adventure Music mixtape. We love her.
Dope. That's dope.
That's easy.
That's where you heard it first.
That's easy.
so we're
Shout
gonna
out to Big Men.
we're gonna continue chopping up with Silk. Did you let everybody know where they could find you? Cause we do have some other actresses and actors up here. And I just want to try to get everybody in.
Nah, I just told you, hit me on my Instagram at TrueSunAli, TrueSunali. Make sure you click the link in that bio. You know what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube, TrueSunAli 1. You know what I'm saying? Check out the vibes.
So
Okay,
Silk,
pimp.
can you introduce the next actress coming to the microphone?
Coming up is the Queen Teresa right here. You know what I'm
Queen.
How are you?
She's the director.
Put them headphones on right there. Do you hear me now?
There you go.
Do you hear me now?
Yes, I hear loud and
There
clear.
you go. Welcome to El Punto The Spot.
Thank you for having
me. Yeah, thank you for being here.
This is a bilingual talk show. We cover everything just like if we was on the stoop in the
You know, we're
summertimes, wherever
syndicated
you're
in
from.
over how many stations, Dex?
30, I believe it is.
We're
and
at
maybe
30 stations,
plus
so it's
We're in
like, we
Panama,
reach
we're in
over
Cuba.
100,000 in audience.
And if
every
you want-
time we air.
If
Massachusetts.
anybody out there listening, if you want to
Texas.
listen to our past episodes, feel free to go over to www.adventuresmusic.com and simply hit, you'll see it right there.
Right
El Punto
there,
The
bro.
Spot, and all our episodes are right there. Click link, go to
Or
the
you could
link.
log on to our Adventures Music Radio app where you could see our episodes there as well.
Absolutely.
Or hear our episodes.
Or hear him. That's right.
So this lovely lady in front of me, yes. So tell us about yourself, or Silk, you tell us, intro.
I'm gonna let Silk tell you.
There
See
you
what
go.
Silk I say.
Yeah, let's
Put
see
him
what
on
he
the
got.
spot.
Let's
I
see
got
what he
Better
got.
say
to
something
say.
good.
It's the Queen Teresa right here, is assistant director, and she plays Kelly, the wife of a scumbag, scam artist guy. You know what I mean? And you can pick it up from there.
Sounds like one of my exes, but go ahead. I don't know.
No man bashing.
One of my exes.
It's all
I'm
right.
having a great time working with Silk White. Baltimore is having a great time.
Yeah.
Laurel, DC. We have a lot of people coming to
Jessup.
work with us. It's just not Baltimore. We don't even show where we're filming at because it's just a
Surrounding
lot of
areas.
people working, you know.
With a PA,
And
people
he has a
people
great
come over from
mind.
PA to come film with us
Yeah,
too.
he's
Dope.
He's Richmond. He just has a great mind. He's easy to work with. I kind of much push the envelope on people more than he does. I don't know, a lot of my team members from some of my other movies, I do a lot of other movies too. I'm also a writer as well, so I kind of see where he's going with things. You know, I get to work with some of my family. My son actually plays opposite me. Some of the stuff that he wrote, he plays opposite of me, so it's fun working with my son.
Yeah.
You know?
It seemed like
You ever feel like you want to tell him what to do?
Oh yeah, I wanted to knock him out. Was it last Saturday? Yeah, I wanted him to kiss a girl. And
You
he
never stop. You never stop being a mama.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted him to get into this kiss, and he's like, yeah, mwah. So I'm like, no, you gotta get into that kiss, you know. Don't worry, because I'm standing here because he's married, so he was kind of reluctant, you know. But
Have you done like plays? You seem like you've done plays. Have you done plays?
No, I haven't done plays.
No play.
I do things like not plays. Like I got a big movie coming out with my partner Kane Cole. It's called Percocet. It's about Baltimore. So we're talking about the pharmaceutical drugs and what's happening with our children,
Molly
our
Percocet.
youth.
Oh man.
We're talking about that, you know, Moxin, all that stuff. Percocet.
Speak on it.
We're talking about
It's a
an
movie or
epidemic.
documentary, something portraying like you look at what and explain that one.
Well, this is more about the city of Baltimore, what we went through with the unrest of Freddie Gray, what happened to Scooter. I don't know if you know about Little Scooter. That type of stuff was kind of merged into the movie, and underground boxing. So we wanted to-
Underground boxing?
Yeah, we're betting on boxing, like you bet on, you know, pit fights and dog fights.
Yeah, no gloves, just fist.
Has that movie been scored already?
That's
as
been
well?
going on for a long time.
We're working on that now.
No,
And
the reason why we have a perfect record that
Be
really
nice.
emphasizes, and I think that would go. It's called The Process Baltimore.
Nice.
Chris
Oh,
Gotti,
yeah.
you want to speak on it? You want me to continue?
No, the process is from Neffy's on that record. EJ Warwick is on that record.
Oh, yeah.
So it fits perfectly.
It's a
I
whole
captured.
Baltimore squad.
So when I was on tour, and I like to take all these artists from after we do our seminars and showcases. I took them all to the studio, and I said, let's go make a record. And maybe it's 20 artists that come in with me, and we just put up music, and I start playing music. I let the city, that each city I'm in, pick the music. So they picked the song, the track they wanted. So what was weird with Baltimore is they didn't want a turn-up record.
Really?
They wanted to talk about shit.
Oh yeah, we got a lot to talk about. And EJ, speaking about EJ Ward, he's awesome. He's a small guy, but he packs a big punch.
He's in that
You
video.
know, and I
in the
like
song.
working with him.
When you say he packs big punch, did he knock you out or
No,
something?
no, I wasn't out.
Did he touch you? No, did the nigga touch you?
Let us know. We got guys
big boy.
outside now.
She got knocked out in the movie.
Nah. No, he ain't knocked me out. Actually, he's a nice little guy. I really
Nah,
like
he's
him.
dude.
He is. He's
He's my
fantastic.
dude,
you
yo.
know. And
Him and
you got
Day. You
hands.
know Day?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I know King. He's always with King.
Yeah, King. I know
Yeah, with
King.
King. So, but yeah, with what we're doing, back to what we're talking about.
King
with
does
the silk.
editing.
Oh, he does. Oh yeah, he
He
does that and
video
photography.
editing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a very handsome guy. He's one of my friends.
He was the cop.
You heard that,
Hey,
son?
you can't see
Heard-
the
you heard
smile
that right
on
here.
the
That's an
radio.
exclusive.
Hey, that was the
She's
other
smiling.
thing when she
One of
said
my
he
friends.
packs a big punch. I was gonna say, are you dating him? Like, okay, EJ, my nigga.
No, I have my own king right now. I just
Okay.
got,
I
feel you.
just got me a new king, so I
Don't
gotta
worry.
act right.
We're gonna
But,
say less.
Yeah, so I gotta act right.
Okay, we take that back.
Yeah.
What
Let's change that subject. Don't worry
we
about
take
it.
that
I don't
back.
want to tell on nobody.
I
So
really enjoy working with Silk. He has a new project coming up. It's called Serial Cheater. He's so humble. You see how quiet he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be working on this very soon. I'm gonna be assistant director on that as well. So I'm gonna be having fun with you on that. Tell them how you came up with Serial Cheater.
I want to. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the,
Serial
the
Cheater.
movie is called The Serial Cheater. That's one of my books, and got the title from a girl called me that one day, and I thought about it. I'm like, damn, that's a good title. You know what I mean? And we just kind of ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
wrote a book
there's someone
about
in
it.
this room right now
I got a story.
that I know is listening
Yeah.
in the room
Uh-huh.
very intently to what you're saying because he also wrote books,
Okay.
and it's our cameraman Ever.
Shout him out.
Everlazt, you heard?
Okay.
And then I'm here. I know he's listening to you, and he shoots and edits. So this probably is his next progression
Nice.
to take those books and
Nice.
convert them right into TV show
dope,
or a webinar or whatever you want to. You know what I mean?
Put that work in,
So
man.
he
That's
probably
it.
should talk to you
Yes, please.
when it's all said and done
That's a
because
fact.
he's got some dope works and books
Yeah.
and he's got ideas and vision. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's just a good thing. This is what we want to do. We want to empower people to
That's a
hear.
fact, man.
He-
That's what it's
he-
all
Yeah,
about.
and so they know they could do it too. And then it's about really because we don't have the resources, we have to help each other You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with supporting other people, even if you're not in your best position yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really what Add Ventures is, what I do with everything and all the businesses that I do. And I'm open. Like, I heard a lot of stuff. We could talk later. One of my biggest questions I didn't ask, I didn't know if I will ask, but I was wondering, should I ask it on air or off air? But it's really a financial question because, you know, money makes things move. So it's like, I won't ask how you doing it, but I will ask how are you thinking about it? Like, what is the ways you're thinking of generating revenue from what you're doing? Because, you know, we gotta, in order to keep doing what you're doing, you have to make money from it,
Right.
or you'll go broke. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. If you don't make money from what you're doing, you will not be able to keep doing it. And if it's something you love, you should try and figure out how to make money from it.
So we've been doing a little product placement. We have a few boutiques.
Do you have like you know, a CFO or a marketing person, or is it just you?
She has most of that type of stuff.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's dope.
Yeah, so we
You know
all
what I'm saying?
like,
And you
family
just
stuff
reach
like
out to different organizations or brands and say, hey, we got blah. Let's do this, and
and
then
views.
it's yay or nay. It could be local. It could even be local businesses.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I have
So,
one.
few
I have
people
one
been biting on
question. So you're very humble, right? You're
Yeah.
very quiet
Yeah.
here.
Nah.
But when y'all get him in front of the camera, how you get him to be so aggressive?
Oh, because I'll say.
Do you threaten
Because
him?
he's acting.
He's acting, Yvette.
You know,
I say
but
cut.
you know what I would say? I think he just wants, that's something he could get out because it's a camera now.
Well, no, he's right. He's right low on the camera as well. And I'll do this a lot, or I'll do this a lot, and then when I just say cut, we can't hear you, and then he brings it up. But he is very low with his vocals, and we're working on that.
I'm good.
You know,
I'm
we're
good.
working on that. We haven't seen him mad yet. Let's see what happens then.
Now, can one more question before I
Lock the door.
One more question. I have one more question before I allow you to let everybody know what your upcoming projects and stuff like that. Now, I didn't get Jazzy a chance, so that's why I want to give her a chance to one of your strongest delivery lines. You don't have to do like how the pimp did and tell me what the other person would. Just say your lines. I just want to see you and, you know, give us, even if it's not a web series, just want to see your character.
Okay.
And then after that, you just let them know you have something coming up and where to find you at, and then Jazzy, you come up and you can give us that same, that is, you know, that if you would like to. You don't have to, so it's on you.
So I'm gonna set it up for you.
Go ahead.
This was just done the other day. Silk plays the character of Mike as an inmate, and I play the character as a CO, a correction officer.
Who?
Yeah, something I probably am good at because I went to see a lot of guys in jail. So, yeah, I'm just act the way I was being treated by these COs. So, when I went to go visit, you know. So,
Told you we keep it real.
we kind of start a little thingy thing, like in the closet, like R. Kelly thing, as a CO and inmate. And so his wife comes to see him a lot. So I'm a jealous CO, as always they are. So I go to her house and on her door, and I say, she say, what are you doing here? I say, I'm here because I'm messing with your husband. Oh yeah, your husband. And we slept together, and we're about to start a family.
Ooh.
Wow.
And she sucker punches me, and then
Rightfully so.
But you went in with the feelings. We about to start a family.
But it's all in my
She
head,
got
though.
into characters now.
Yeah.
So, you have,
That's
do you
cold-blooded.
have something that's not out yet that's going to be coming out
Oh
soon?
yeah, Percocet.
Percocet is dead?
That's my baby. Like, you know, this is probably his baby. But now we adopted something together because now that I put my brand with his brand, and we're trusting each other to really work hard, and we have been. What do you think? How was it working with Teresa Davis? I want to put him on the spot.
Yes. How is
Yeah,
it
it's been
working
good,
with
man.
Teresa
She's been
Davis?
good, man. She's been very helpful and very informative.
I have put it this way. I have
This nigga's real political, yo.
So let them know where they can find
you
you.
can find me.
Nigga's real political, yo.
Hopefully you won't find me in jail. I'm being a good girl. But you can go to _ Teresa Davis _ So that's Teresa like Mother Teresa without the H. TERESA Davis on IG and also Facebook. And you can find me on Kindle and Amazon for my books. My books are Dope Dick, Hysterectomy of the Hood.
Wait a minute. I
Oh,
know
you got-
that.
so
That's
you're
your
an
book.
author as
Slip
well?
that right
Hold
in.
on,
She
hold
said it all.
on. Is that your book?
Yeah.
I know that book. I promise you.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I promise you I
Yes.
know that book.
Yeah,
Dope
that was
Dick.
in jail as
We
well.
got a lot of authors in here as well tonight too.
I'm gonna shout out.
that.
I'm gonna
Shout out
shout
to all
out.
the
No,
black
that's what the
writers.
name of it is. Dope Dick. I'm gonna shout out BJ because BJ's the one. My man BJ put me on
Oh,
that
that's
book.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
that
a
feels
fact.
really good that you know that.
That's a fact.
That's
Your work
nice
is
to
known.
know
See,
people reading
anybody
your
your
book.
work, you never know who knows your work. When you got to talk to people, you got to
That's
network, you got to open up, man.
Yeah. So I want you to get Dope Dick.
No, pause.
I'll pass.
No, yeah,
I'll pass
yeah.
on
Okay,
that.
well, how about, I got something for you. I
She
got
said,
something
but
for
it's
you.
the way you looked at me, so you need to get
You
some
need to go
dope
get
dick.
that dope dick.
And I'm like, no, I don't.
right over
goddamn
there.
it.
I want you to get Hysterectomy of the Hood. Hysterectomy of the Hood.
Damn.
It's a really touch piece about recovery, murder, sex, and drugs. There's also Street Landlords, Ghetto Misery Uncut, and also Pistol Whip. You can get those on your Kindle and your Amazon. And thank you for
I
having me.
want to write a book.
You should. You
I
got a lot
do.
to talk about.
No, I got a lot to
you
talk
do.
about.
You do.
I want the one book I really want to write though is The Domestication of a Gangster. I want to write that book.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Stan just wrote a book. I don't know
That's
if
a
you know
dope
Stan.
name.
Do you know Stan over at Spotlight over DMV? Stan.
Mm-hmm.
He just wrote something about a gangster, kind of like changing his life.
Yeah.
So shout out
Hey,
to him.
You know, you all it takes is a couple $.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
They make some money. They start saying, "Put that gun down, man."
You were very interesting as we were standing here listening to you talk before the show started. You were very interesting, and you guys had your ideas. You know what he said. I think you can write a book.
No, I definitely could write a book. I don't want to tell on some people. That's it.
Yeah, I don't want you. I'm gonna take these off.
No,
I don't want you to
That's
tell
why
them.
you use
There you go.
fictional characters.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna let Jazzy come back. It's only fair. Marvls, get ready. Jazzy, come step right up. They already know
Jazzy,
where
come
to
back
find
and
you.
identify
Go
yourself.
a fire
please.
line so you can put some fire music.
And let the people hear your line.
Fire lines, though.
What's their
Oh
line?
yeah, cause she's
I'm
on
just
the
kind of,
timid
you know,
side.
more
Yeah.
submissive.
Okay.
I just want to see you.
Take that.
something
Take
in
that. Take
character.
that.
Ooh, tell
I was
do
gonna,
the
I was
one
gonna
when
do
you
the one
found
with
out
the
about
girl. That's what I'm gonna
when
do.
you found out about the girl.
So and I'm working with Crystal, so I'm dating Crystal's man, but I don't really know that he has another girlfriend. So she calls me up and she's like, "Hello, can I speak to Tiffany?" And I'm like, "This is she." And then she was like, "Do you know Francis?" I'm like, "Francis who?" And she was like, "Girl, you know Francis, skinny nigga with the dreads." I'm like, "Yeah, matter of fact, he's on his way right now." So then we set Francis up, and you know, we try and take Francis out, but you gotta stay tuned to know what's
Francis.
gonna happen.
I want to thank you for
How
that.
you lining
Gotta
Francis
tune in
up?
for the get down.
Francis is a mess. Like he's the
So they got-
police.
so now-
he be beating on her. He be pulling people over for no reason.
Francis is the one that
Francis
tied
is a
you up.
mess. No, see so many messy
But
people
see,
I end up with.
She
So where
gets a little
where
bit
so
aggressive.
once again, I guess Mr. White here, Silk is he's gonna sum it all up and let everybody know when the episode starts, where that
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
where we
man,
can
you
find. Because I do have some other guests, and we can go on. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you guys got to come back again when you do.
Most definitely.
Percocet is out and let
Yeah,
us,
definitely
bring
gotta
us
come back.
with
This is
that.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to thank you, Jazzy, for coming.
Thank you.
And Paul, I want you to go ahead and close out your segment with
Let's
us,
do it.
and you
Let's
know,
do it.
let us know what you
All
need
right,
to know.
got you. You could find Love Hurts every Sunday night on YouTube at midnight, and you could find Till Death Do Us Part every Wednesday night at midnight. Also, I got the publishing company as well, goodtogopublishing.com. That's my joint, so you could check out all the books there or Amazon.com. Anybody need any books published or anything like that, go right to the website, hit the submission tab, and you know what I mean, we have some reviewers look over it.
Get
and
your
get
hands
back
out my
to you.
pocket.
Plug.
No, that's dope, man. That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I just.
Oh shit, my bad. And also, we doing the Serial Cheater. We gonna start filming that next month.
So with,
That's
with,
funny.
with,
Can
That
I
should
be
be a
in that
comedy.
one?
with
Can I
the
be in that
serial
one?
Can
cheater,
we need
hold
to
up.
do a
With
comedy,
the serial
Can I get a
cheater
cameo?
that's coming up, who's doing your casting for that?
I was just about to say, so we doing online casting calls. So you could go to what's the email address? again?
Good to go films audition at gmail.com.
You need to do
So
a
and
comedy.
good to go is
Comedy.
GOOD.
Either comedy
Two.
or
The
horror.
number
Are
two.
you guys on?
I'ma
that
tell you,
end
that's real
looking
shit.
at the looking at the
Yes.
people.
Fuck
So
with
when
the
you
police.
narrow
Yeah.
down what you think from online for those characters, do you have a physical place that somebody comes to?
Yes.
Do you
yes.
some place that you guys rent,
most definitely.
like different places,
Absolutely.
different times?
Most definitely.
Well, I'm
Do they
saying
have to have
the
experience?
reason I'm asking that when you get to that point, we have a nice facility that you do something like that. And like, it's a lot of things going on that we might be interacting on the sidebar. So I'm just
Sidebar
putting
conversation.
that out there for you guys.
Stay
So
tuned.
we have a nice facility.
Sounds good to me, man. Let's make it work, man.
Yes.
So once again, I want to thank you guys for coming
Hey,
back.
we're gonna be out in
you.
DC if y'all are free this week, Saturday,
Yes,
right?
shout
there.
out
Come
True's
out to the
birthday.
show.
You got a
Come out
party
to-
out for True's
Ooh,
birthday.
happy
that's a
birthday,
bet.
True.
February
This
9th, yes. February 9th, we're at the Marti. That's in Fort Washington, I believe it is. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Over there on
Come
that
through,
side
come
over
through.
there.
Come
9
through.
p.m. opening. It's a
Yeah,
mixer
that's a
with
fact.
him and a lot of other industry execs and so forth.
Definitely.
Once again, I want to thank you for coming out to the spot.
Yeah, that was
DJ
dope.
Marvelous, I know the people want to hear some vibes. Some of you, we're going to let Marvelous rock out and we'll be right back.
Hey.